You saw the title. Today I'm talking about, is Igneous Hammer worth it, its value proposition, and tempering expectations of my viewers who are trying to obtain it. I think the best way to build this picture for this video is to ask a bunch of questions, so you can write along in the comment section, answer in your head, and after I ask all these questions, I'm going to answer them myself, and then you can go through the questions again and answer them again if my opinions or answers to them might have influenced your own. So without further ado, please play along. Why do you play Destiny 2? What do you find most fun in Destiny 2? Does obtaining an Energy 120 RPM Handcannon create a build that makes the game more fun for you? Does it have to be a specific role? Does it have to be an adept version? Does it have to be Igneous Hammer? Do triumphs, accolades, and cosmetics matter to you? Is the power level enabled sandbox more fun for you? Is Trials fun for you? Is Gambit fun for you? If you answered all these questions honestly, you probably came to the conclusion that is your value proposition and tempered your expectations in case you still feel that you want to obtain Igneous Hammer. So reflect on those answers for a couple seconds because now it's my turn to answer them. So why do I play Destiny 2? It's a world and setting similar to Phantasy Star Online 2 with the gunplay of Halo and movement elements of some of my favorite arena shooters. The PvP has the potential to be incredibly fun. The sandbox and deck building aspect that stems from a mix of MMO PvE and PvP being interconnected is like no other. What do I find most fun in Destiny 2? For me, it's pushing a build to its ceiling in PvP and exploring new builds. Does obtaining an Energy 120 RPM Handcannon create a build that makes the game more fun for me? Yes, 120s are a more competitive option, so I'd love to pair it with my favorite kinetic weapons. It also future-proofs pairing with the Quick Draw Astral Horizon for 1410 power. Does it have to be a specific role? No, the archetype alone is enough by itself, but a damage booster is a nice plus. Does it have to be an adept version? No. The +5 range from Icarus and the +2 all stats do not tangibly change my play. It's effectively a 1 meter difference in drop-off. Does it have to be Igneous Hammer? No. While it is easier to obtain an Igneous Hammer role, both Igneous Hammer and Bottom Dollar are incredibly unlikely to land a specific role. I would argue it's far easier to throw Gambit matches upwards of 200 times than put together a team capable of going even to 3 wins on PC. Do triumphs, accolades, and cosmetics matter to me? Rarely. I don't like Destiny's cosmetic customization options enough to pursue those. If a triumph or accolade is easy to obtain in my opinion, then it's worthless to me. I try to pocket those difficult accolades as a pseudo-certification for LFG reasons. I typically hide all my accolades and let results speak for themselves, but when challenged, I'll refer them to video proof of me legitimately earning that accolade. Making this a habit in MMOs has made it very easy to build a strong, respectful, considerate group of people to tackle the more fun endgame activities. Is power level enabled sandbox more fun for me? Yeah, absolutely. The available weapons play much more cleanly than Revoker Land and Quick Player, seeing Mountaintop every other game. Is Trials fun for me? No. It's a garbage FPS mode and always has been. Is Gambit fun for me? When SBMM isn't cranked to the maximum, yeah, it's fun. Gambit is the freshest, most unique idea for Destiny that takes advantage of its unique structure. However, in certain skill-based matchmaking brackets, not playing to break the game mode results in almost no participation in the game. No opportunity for participation in the game. The sandbox is so unbalanced that that's usually how it plays out. Though I do like Gambit more than Trials. So now that I answered everything, this is the conclusion I come to when I reflect on my answers. I do not need to end this weekend with a perfect specific role Igneous Hammer. I don't even need a Igneous Hammer. I'm perfectly content getting a Bottom Dollar Handcannon that just has Quick Draw, which is a 1 out of 12 chance, which is something that I could stomach even though I'm not particularly enjoying Gambit right now. At the end of the day, I'm just stoked to have an Energy 120 RPM to pair with more kinetic options to make more fun, competitive builds. That's it. So, is Igneous Hammer worth it? To me? No, it's not. Outside of Quick Draw, I'm probably going to turn most of mine into 1310 Infusion Fuel. So, I hope you found this video thought-provoking and compelling. I, for one, am not going to break my back in Trials of Osiris. I just don't find it worth the effort. I'd rather watch some anime and play Gambit on the side. I would never think of a recov in Trials because I hate the mode so much that I don't want players in there, and if I'm paying someone to be in there, that might send the wrong message data-wise. And yeah, I'm one player, but I mean, I'm also a content creator, so I sort of have to lead by example. You don't know how tempted I am to just pay for a recov every season for someone to do all the power level grinding for me just because I don't find it fun. But at the same time, if I didn't do it myself, would I still be as trusted of a critic on those critique videos? Food for thought. Anyhow, I'll see you guys in the next one. I know my uploads have been pretty scarce lately, and I am doing my best to fix that.